In the US, we have a particular crime called hate crimes. And these are crimes that are specified by statute, and punishment is also specified by statute. So I thought I'd walk you through how hate crimes actually work in the US legal system. First off, it's good to note that every single state has a different way of dealing with hate crimes. 47 of our states, plus the District of Columbia, actually have a statute declaring what hate crimes are. And this is important because we use that statute code section in order to charge a person with that. So, a hate crime is going to be someone who is intentionally committing a crime, and the intent behind it has something to do with one of our protected classes. So it could be because of race, religion, ethnicity, nationality, gender orientation, gender identification, any of those protected reasons. Some states actually go as far as to protect people with disabilities or homeless people, and those can be included in their hate crime statute. So each state is going to have something a little bit different in their wording. But in general, what you need to have, first of all, is that a crime has taken place. Next, you need to show that the intent, because with a crime we need an act, the intent, and that's going to equal our crime equation. But the intent in a hate crime has to be some kind of negative processing towards one of our protected groups. Each statute, again, is going to specify what that means exactly for which state, and we also have a federal code section that goes into that as well, and the federal code has specified what a hate crime is. Now, in order for someone to be charged with a hate crime, the crime occurs, the intent behind it has to be somehow motivated by a negative perception of a protected class, and then that section of the code that they violated is added to the indictment. Now, if you're not familiar with the criminal justice system very much, each crime that occurs has a code section, and you get charged with violating that code section. With a hate crime, it's got its own code section. That's added then to the indictment. What actually happens if it's been found there has been a hate crime typically means that the sentencing will be affected in one way or another. So that's kind of technically what happens when we